want to share with you some really cool things you can do with the AI function inside of Google Sheets. Now, this is not available to every single person on earth who has Google Sheets, but if you do have Google Sheets and you have access to the AI function, it's really cool, and I want to show you a few little tricks you can do to really use this in a masterful way, create a little bit of wizardry inside of your sheets, and a few little steps you can take to just make it a little easier to use and a lot more fun, honestly. One of the examples of using AI in Google Sheets is to generate new text. Now, there are other possibilities. You can summarize input, categorize input, you can analyze sentiment, you can get up-to-date information from the web, and I'm going to do a couple of those things today. So right here, we can see AI equals AI, and we have what is the current capital of Kazakhstan. This is an example in Google Sheets help, and we can change this function. We can have a different output. Let's type it out. We just do equals AI, and then in parentheses we write some kind of question or statement or whatever we want to generate here. What is the capital of the largest populated country in the world? So we don't even need to know all the facts. We don't need to say, hey, we want to know this capital. We can just say, hey, give us this capital of whatever this largest populated country in the world. And it's going to generate this. And if we change it, we have to generate an insert. It's not going to manually change. So it's a New Delhi. Cool. It's probably the capital of India. But if we have like a list of places we want to get, like we can say, hey, prompt this A3. I want this here. I don't want to have to go into AI and type this all out. We can do equals AI, and we can reference this A3. So now I just type in the question in A3, but the result is going to be in B3. So I don't have to type it inside of quotes. I don't have to use it all inside of the formula. I can have the question somewhere or the statement or whatever you want to generate. Whatever you want to put into AI, we can have it in a cell. So I'm going to generate that and see, yes, it's getting me the capital of Kazakhstan. But what if I want to have a question here? What is the current capital of? And then I want to have the country in a drop-down here. So I'm going to add a drop-down. And this is a very simple drop-down. I'm creating it myself. I'm going United States of America. I have maybe France. Let's add another item, Mongolia. Done. And so now this is a drop-down. I can format it like a drop-down. It is a drop-down, and it's just going to generate text. Just whatever I select, it's going to put it in there. And so in B4, instead of just referencing only the entire text in A3, I'm going to delete that. In B3 and B4 or B4, I can do this. I can do equals AI, and I can say reference what is the capital of. Then I can do ampersand and put a space. Then do ampersand again, and then select A4. So what this is doing is it's concatenating or putting these strings together, whatever's in A3, combining it with a space, then whatever is in A4, and you can highlight A4 and see what is the result. And if it is not what you expect, try to do something different. But I want to have a question here at the end. Maybe I want to just be completist here, and I want to say, hey, I want to put a question mark. So I do ampersand, in quotes, question mark, and then end parentheses for this AI, and I'm going to hit enter. And it's going to generate, so it's giving me the answer of what is the current capital of United States of America. Now, if I select a different text here, just selecting a different option in the drop-down menu, it's immediately going to turn purple, and I can click on this, and I can say, yes, generate an insert, this particular answer, Paris. Cool, let's see if it gets Mongolia as well. Click, generate an insert. Pretty cool, right? These are pretty easy facts, but what if I want to write something new, generate something new? Like, I want to write an emotional plea to my wife, begging her to let our family take a tour of the 5 least populated capital cities in the world. A reminder that our kids will remember this for the rest of their lives, and it'll have a huge impact on our generational wealth. Well, let's see if we can do this. AI, and what it produces. A5 is our reference. I'm going to just hit enter and generate that and that alone. And here's the answer. So if I want this answer, I have to actually clip it there, or not clip it, wrap it. And the cell actually has this function here, but it's showing text. So if I want it and I want to save it and I don't want to make it look like I generated text, I can do Command C, or I can copy, and then I can do right click, paste special, values only, or as you can see here, Command Shift V. If I do that, my AI formula is gone, but the result is here. However, what if I want to pick out this word emotional plea? And instead of emotional plea, I want to have a few options. So I write in a dropdown. Now I have a few options here. Fact-based argument, rhetoric-filled diatribe. And so I'm going to equals AI, and I can actually pick apart this. So I don't want this part. And I just want, I can also write right in the cell. So I just want the last part of the prompt. So I'm going to write AI equals, or equals AI, say right, and then I'm going to add a quote, ampersand. I'm going to select the A6 area where I want to select what kind of thing it is. Ampersand, space, and then A5. So I want to do ampersand A5. And I want to actually select one here. I think it's generating an old thing, so we'll generate an insert. Let's give it a bit more space. Oh, this actually is answering the question. It's actually giving us 5 facts. Very good bullet point. And let's select rhetoric-filled diatribe. Instead, we'll generate an insert. And this is probably not something I would send to my wife. How can you remain so blind to the absolute necessity? However, it could help me figure out a few points in a particular style that are going to be good for an argument, to win an argument here with rhetoric. But that should show you a couple of cool ways to use AI. Also, I wanted to show you this. We can use AI to sort of generate text that we might want to do in a few steps, like list all nations' capitals, which is one step. We want to get all the capitals. Then we want to order them from lowest population to highest population, which is another step. And then we also want to include one fake capital that's named after a city somewhere in a science fiction universe. Maybe we want to drop a city in here that might fool someone else, or it might be a great trivia question. So let's see how AI does this. We have to use the AI function, not and. Let's generate that. So that was pretty quick. And now what if I look through this result and I'm like, I don't know my capitals. I don't know which one is actually fake. What did it put in? Let's ask AI to find it. Find the fake capital. So we equals AI. We can use this. Then this A8. And then ampersand. I want to put a quote. Ampersand B7 is our result. And it found it. So AI could create for us, create a really cool little list. It could find the one thing we asked it to do, which is add a fake capital. And also, what if we had picked out a few of these and we just wanted to organize them in a particular way? We want to get like the how great is the arts district, or categorize them in different ways. So let's get this list here. We have our cities and our populations, and we want to say equals AI, determine the best arts district to go to in this city. Explain exactly what prominent artists live or there, and let us know what to visit as arts fans. Art fans with 10-year-old children. 10-year-old boy and 12-year-old girl. They are our children. So let's do that. And we want to put a colon and then and we're going to put this A11 here at the end. So it'll generate that. I'm going to copy and paste this. And as we copy and paste this, the cell that it's looking at, A12, is changing. So we can copy and paste this all the way down. We may have to generate an insert as we go. That is one failing of sort of the AI function. It's just like other functions that just will execute as you do it. AI won't, because it's sort of taking a lot of resources, right? Might take some time. Oh, this one's a fictional planet. Who would have known that? Let's actually bring these together. And this is really cool, right? We can take a few prompts and generate a guide to all these capital cities, including Coruscant, and see like, okay, now we want to take that result and maybe rank it, or is there a sentiment of how many days? Let's see if AI could do that. So take this result and generate how many days should we plan for a trip here. Equals AI, how many days should we plan a trip, an arts trip to this destination? Put a colon and quotes, ampersand, select the city, ampersand knowing this information, and end quote, ampersand, and then we'll just put this B11 in there. Maybe we reviewed it, maybe we edited it, maybe we do something with it. It's okay. Let's see how many days. It's thinking for us, right? And we're going to copy and paste this all the way down. Again, we'll just generate an insert as we go. And this is cool. It's saying, okay, we only need to really take 1 day to go to Vatican City. We only need to take 1 day to go to Yarn. It's going to be small, right? Coruscant is going to take 3 to 4 days. It doesn't realize that it is a fictional planet. So really cool that we can build out lots of cool things with AI. We can use this AI function in different ways other than just putting text inside of the formula. We can access other cells for little particular things using this ampersand. We can actually copy and paste that data into our cell without having to just rely on the AI formula being there. And we can do lists too, and then take those lists and do more with, organize them, do anything we want with them, right? Really cool way to use, at least for generating new text, categorizing inputs, and getting up-to-date information from the web through this AI function. You're watching Better Sheets here on YouTube. Make sure you check out this video or this video and subscribe right now to get more tips, tricks, how-tos, get more out of your Google Sheets than you ever have before. I'm excited to be making a ton more videos here. Ask me questions down in the comments and I will answer them in future videos. But for right now, right here, one of these videos is going to be your next Google Sheet.